Hi guys, today we're going to talk about how to combine like terms. Before we learn how to combine like terms, let's see what like terms are. Like terms are terms that have the exact same combination of variables raised to the same exponents. So for example, group the following terms to like terms. I'm going to start with the first one. So what is like term with 2.5xy? See, this term has x and y raised to the first power, so you have to find the same variable raised to the same power, which is 5xy. Now, please pause the video and find all the other combinations. Now, please check your answer to see if you have the same answer. Please note that constants, like for example, negative 2.52 and 800, they're constants, they are like terms, and they can be simplified. Now, let's take a look at the first example. So this is how you combine like terms. Usually I will box it up and then put a line right behind each term. So first term is y. Next one is positive 2x. The last term is positive 2y. Once you do that, you need to find the like terms. Here, like terms are y and 2y. See, they have same variable raised to the same power. Then you can combine them. Combine means you add or subtract, depending on what operation sign you see. Here, y plus 2y, so you will add y with 2y. Now remember, if you have a variable by itself, you have to put invisible 1 right there. So 1y plus 2y, that will give you 3y. And since 2x doesn't have any like term, you will just bring it down, and that's going to be the answer. See how easy it is? Let's move on to the next example. This time we have more than 3 terms, so we need to do the same thing. Let's box it up. First term is 3. Next term is positive x. Next one is negative 2. Last one is positive 2x. Then we can also combine like terms here. What are like terms? Here, 3 and negative 2, they are like terms. So you can combine those by doing 3 minus 2, which is 1. And then you can combine positive x with plus 2x. As I told you before, if you have a variable by itself, that means you have 1 in front of it. So you have to put 1 right there. You're combining 1x with 2x. That's going to give you 3x. And then you're going to just bring it down, positive. See? Let's do another example. Do the same thing. We're going to box it up. Okay. And then first term is positive x squared. Next one is positive 2x. Then positive 3. Then negative x. And then last term is negative 2. I usually like to go from the highest degree to the lowest degree, so I would start from x squared. Do I have any like term with x squared? You don't see any other x squared, so you will just bring that down. That's going to be x squared. Now, then I'm going to find like terms. 2x is like term with negative x. And I'll put invisible 1 right there, as you know. Okay. Now, 2x minus 1x, that's going to give you positive 1x. So I'm going to just bring it down, positive 1x. And then you can take care of the rest. 3 minus 2, that's going to give you positive 1. Let's do another example. So, let's box it up. And then let's find the terms. So first term is 5xy, next one is negative 7x, next one is negative 10xy, and the last term is x. So let's find the like terms. Like terms are 5xy, negative 10xy. Some of you might say 5xy and x, they are like terms since they both have x. Is that true? No, because the first one has y next to it, and the last term doesn't have y, so they are not like terms. They have to have the same combination of variables. Now let's combine like terms. So you can combine these two. What operation do I need to do? 5xy minus 10xy. Or you can do 5xy plus negative 10xy. That's going to give you negative 5xy. Okay. And then you can combine these two, negative 7x plus x. You see invisible 1 right there. So negative 7x plus 1x, that will give you negative 6x. Okay. Box up method will really help you because you can see what terms are and then you see the operation right in front of it. So that will really help you. Now let's try another example. Box it up. If you need to pause the video to work on it by yourself, you are welcome to do that. So let's work on this problem. I usually like to go from the highest exponent. So here, what is the term that has the highest exponents, which is 3x squared. So I'm going to just bring it down, 3x squared. I took care of that. Now, what else are like terms? Here, 11x, and then minus 2x. They are like terms. So let's combine those two. 11x minus 2x, which will give you 9x. And since it's positive 9, I'll put plus sign right in front of it. Okay. And then last terms, negative 5, and then negative 3. They are like terms. So negative 5 minus 3, that will give you negative 8. If you're not comfortable with integer rules, you are welcome to use your calculator. Now, you may try the rest of them by yourself. Pause the video, try it by yourself, and then check your answer. I'm going to pause the video and put the answers. Now, here is the answer. Please check your answer, and if you have additional questions, please let me know in the classroom. Now, we're going to combine like terms with the distributive property. Some of you already know how to do this. So, when you combine like terms with distributive property, you have to use the distributive property to distribute the expression first. So, let's take a look at this. Now, first of all, you see this right here, 3 times the quantity of 2x plus 5. In this case, you need to distribute 3 to both 2x and 5. And every single time when you distribute, you multiply. So see, 3 times 2x, that will give you 6x, plus 3 times 5, it will give you 15. Once you distribute, you just bring down the last term. Now, all you need to do is you need to combine like terms. Box it up. So 6x minus 4x, that will give you 2x. Bring down 15. That's going to be your final answer. Now, this time we're going to distribute negative. Do we do the same thing? Yes. So we're going to distribute negative 4 to x, negative 4 to 5. Do I need to distribute negative 4 to 10x? No, because 10x is not part of the parentheses. We only distribute negative 4 to what's in the parentheses. Of course, so we're going to do the multiplication. So negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Bring down the plus. Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. And then, once you're done, you just bring down plus 10x. Now, adding negative is same as minus. You can just do it like this. If you want to leave it, that's fine. Once you're done, I'm going to box it up. So here, what are like terms? Negative 4x plus 10x, which is 6x. And then bring down minus 20. That's going to be your final answer. Now, let's move on to the next example. Now it's getting more complicated. Okay, you have to be really, really careful with these type of questions. If you read this expression, it's going to be x plus 3 times 3x minus 9. In this case, we do the same thing. We have to distribute, but we have to decide what number do I need to distribute. Do I distribute x or 3? In this case, what's attached to the parentheses, which is 3, that's the number that we need to distribute. But you have to be extra careful because this time it's plus 3. So we have to distribute positive 3 to both 3x and 9. Now, so 3 times 3x is 9x. Bring down the minus. 3 times 9 is 27. So remember, every single time we distribute, we multiply. Now, 3 times 3x was 9x. Was it positive 9 or negative 9? It was positive, so you have to bring down positive 9. And then, here, you have lonely x. You have to bring that down. And then you have to put 1 in front of it. Now, can we combine like terms? Of course. So we're going to box it up. First term is 1x. Next term is 9x. And then minus 27. 1x plus 9x is 10x minus 27. Those of our expert on combining like terms, and if you feel like you don't have to use the box method, that's totally fine with me. But this will really help you to get there. Okay? This time, let's do this. 2x minus 4 times 2x plus 8. In this case, same thing. We have to distribute the number that is attached to the parentheses, which is 4. But do I distribute 4 or negative 4? I know this is minus, but we can consider this as a negative 4. And we have to distribute negative to both 2x and 8. So, negative 4 times 2x, that will give you negative 8x. And then, plus, bring down. Negative 4 times 8 is negative 32. Now, we have only 2x, so we have to bring that down. Almost done. We have to box it up to combine like terms. First term, 2x, negative 8x plus negative 32. So, 2x minus 8x, that will give you negative 6x. And then, bring down minus 32. I think that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me during class, and we're going to do more practice on this next class. So be ready. And if you think you need to watch this video more, you're welcome to rewind it and watch it as many times as you need. Okay? Have a good day, and I'll see you in class.